A little over 6 months ago, I got a very unique haul to resell on Poshmark and eBay. And I wasn't sure, most of these items, I didn't know what to list them at. And so I decided what I was going to do is list every single item at $70, which was probably way too high for some of the items. But then what I was going to do is every 2 weeks, I would drop the price. So first 70, then 2 weeks later 60, then 2 weeks later 50. Then I started going down by increments of 5. So it's now over 6 months later, and I'm gonna let you guys know how those 13 items did. Before I get into the exact items, a real quick rundown of the brands. The first 4 are brands I have sold before: 7 For All Mankind, Revice Jeans, The North Face, and Scotch and Soda. Then there's 5 that I've heard great things about, but I've never found them. And the heard great things might have been like 3 years ago. You know, some of my knowledge gets out of date because I just remember a brand, but then never run into it. Those brands are ALC, Doan, Lovers and Friends, The Great, and Camper. And then the 4 brands that I had never heard of are Sir the Label, Ultra Core, Araminta James, and P448. Okay, let's get into the items now and see if you can guess what sold and what hasn't sold. I'm going to give you 4 items. One is a winner, meaning it sold for over $30. One is just okay, meaning it sold for under $30. And 2 are going to be losers, meaning they still have not sold after being listed for over 6 months. And at this point, they've been listed for $20 or less for at least like a month to 6 weeks. And they're currently listed at $15. Here are the first 4 items. We have a large North Face zip up, and a reason I really liked including this in this video is it's in the color Rambutan Pink, which is a rare color. And I actually sold a coat from North Face in this color for $100 plus shipping. Then we have a pair of 7 For All Mankind jeans in the style The Grace Dojo. It's been a while since I found dojos, so I wasn't sure about how dojos are selling nowadays. They used to do really well when like maybe 5 years ago, but I'll let you know how they do now. Then we have this Araminta James ribbed white sweater. This did not have any stains on it despite being white. And then finally 2 extra small sports bras in a lot, I list them as a lot, from the brand Ultra Core. All right, let's start with, what should we start with? Should we start with one of the losers, one of the unsold items? So again, there's 2 of these have not sold. The first one that has not sold is the lot of 2 bras from Ultra Core. I did go today and double check the comps on the items that haven't sold. And when I looked for sports bras from this brand, there were only 5 sold on Poshmark, which means this brand is probably not very well known at all, and might explain why mine have not sold. Should we go to the winner next? Which of the 3 that are left, the North Face jacket, the 7 For All Mankind dojos, or the Araminta James sweater do you think was the winner? It sold for $65 plus shipping. The answer is the 7 For All Mankind dojos. These were in great condition. I listed them at $70 plus shipping, and within a couple hours, I got an offer for $65, which I accepted. So keep looking for dojos. I think they were reselling well when I started reselling 7 years ago, and according to my sale, they're still reselling well. The just okay item sold for $17 plus shipping. Is it the North Face zip up or the Araminta James sweater? The answer is the North Face zip up, sold for $17. And that means that the Araminta James ribbed sweater has not sold. Again, I checked the comps again today. They were very mixed. So in the solds, there was like item for 15, then 75, then 20, then 60. I'm not sure what the key is here to getting the higher solds, because this one is actually like a pretty average size. Like I think it would fit me. And yeah, it hasn't sold. It's listed at $15 now. Did you get those first 4 right? Next set of 4, again, we have 1 winner that sold for over $30, 1 just okay, it did sell but it sold for under $30, and then we have 2 that still haven't sold. First is this pair of Camper slip-on shoes. They weren't in the best condition. There was no obvious like exact flaws, but you could tell they were worn. Then this gingham shirt from the brand The Great, and I think it was specifically the sleep line from The Great. Then these sneakers from the brand P448. And then finally this floral blouse, specifically it's called the Jane blouse from Doen. Oh, in terms of sizes, the shoes were both size 38 and the shirts were both size extra small. All right, let's go for the winner first. Which of these four? This is the second highest seller and the second fastest seller. It sold for $63. I guess by saying it, that narrows it down to one of the shirts. The answer is the extra small Doen shirt. I've never found this brand. Clearly I'm going to be looking for it now because this really lightweight little shirt sold for $63 plus shipping. I think within 2 weeks of listing all the items, I got that offer for $63. Now let's go to the two that have not sold. I don't know, I think both of the ones that didn't sold were surprising to me. The first one that surprised me were the P448 sneakers. The sold comps for these sneakers are mostly over $50, and I double checked that today. Like, there's really good sold comps. If you see this brand, I would pick it up. I think the issue was that when I bought them, I thought they were intentionally distressed or intentionally looked dirty like Golden Goose, but I think mine were just dirty. They just look dingy, they're just dirty, they're just worn, and I think that's why they haven't sold. So yeah, those haven't sold yet. Quick interjection here. I just want to let you guys all know that I have been consistently uploading again on YouTube. This is my 4th upload in a row. So if you missed my last videos, please go check them out on my channel. They're all different topics. I went to Nashville to go thrifting. I have a video about that. I did a new challenge to get my unlisted inventory listed where I drew out of a jar to choose what I had to list. And then what video am I forgetting? Oh, and then I have a video where I just did a story time about like a time I almost spent $1,000 at a garage sale and then things went awry. So I will link those videos in the description in case you want to go watch them after this video. But let's get back to the items that sold in this listing challenge. The other item that hasn't sold, do you think it is the camper shoes or the Great gingham shirt? The answer is the Great gingham shirt in a size extra small. Again, I checked comps today and most of items from the Great sell for over $40. I don't know if maybe the sleep line is the issue, or maybe it's like supposed to come with pants or shorts or something, and so people don't want just the shirt. Maybe it's the size, the extra small. I'm not sure why this one hasn't sold, but yeah, it hasn't sold. Which means that the just okay item, the one that sold but sold for under $30, is the camper shoes, or are the camper shoes. They sold for $20 plus shipping. These shoes were definitely the item of the entire haul that got the most attention. Like, I got lots of likes on them on Poshmark, I got lots of watchers on eBay, and they just wouldn't sell. Like, I kept dropping the price, kept sending out offers. I'm not getting any offers, no one's accepting my offer. And then finally I think when they were listed at 30 or 25, I sent out an offer for 20 and then they sold. I recorded this video a few days ago, and in that time I've sold 2 of the items that I have marked in the video as not sold. The first is the Great shirt. I got an offer for $13, which I accepted. So the Great shirt has now sold, and later in the video I will tell you the other item that also sold. Has anyone got everything right so far? I for sure would not be getting these right, just because I'm so unfamiliar with a lot of these brands. Next 3 items, again, in this set we only have 3. We have 1 winner, sold for over $30, 1 just okay, sold for under $30, and 1 that has not sold. First is this pair of white linen shorts in a size extra small from the brand Sir the Label. Second is this red bell sleeve sweater from the brand ALC in a size extra small. And then third are these new with tags yin yang jeans. They zipped all the way from the front to the back. And again, they were new with tags, size 26 from the brand Revice. The loser, actually let's do the just okay. So the one that sold for under $30. Which of these things do you think sold but sold for under $30? The answer is the extra small ALC red bell sleeve sweater. The item that did not sell, this one surprised me, is the New with Tags, or are the New with Tags jeans from Revice. I did check the sold comps today. They're between 15 and 50 for this brand in general. I didn't look for this specific style. But yeah, these jeans, they're brand new. They're size 26 and they haven't sold. And that means that the winner, the one that sold for over $30, is the Sir the Label linen shorts. They were an extra small, but they sold for $38 plus shipping. Last set is a set of 2 items, so just 2 to guess from here. 1 sold for $30 or more, and 1 has not sold. The 2 items are this Scotch and Soda red blazer in a size extra large, and this Lovers and Friends small blue and white striped dress. It did have a couple runs in the dress that I disclosed. The item that has sold, or sold, the winner was the blazer. It sold for $30 plus shipping. And that means the last item that has not sold is the Lovers and Friends dress. And when I checked sold comps today, they were really, really mixed. It would be like a $20 sale, and then a $60 sale, and then a $15 sale, and a $70 sale. Again, I'm not sure what the key is to this brand. If you have any advice any of you would like to impart on the rest of us about any of these brands that didn't sell for me, please let us know. The Lovers and Friends dress has sold. It literally, I'm editing this video, and it sold while I was editing this video for the full price of $15, which is what it's been listed at now for a couple weeks. Here is a chart of approximately the days that things were listed at each of the separate prices, and then how many items sold in that 2-week period. I thought that maybe I would hit a certain price and then a bunch of items would sell. Like maybe when I got to $20, a bunch of items would sell at that price. But the only 2-week period where I sold more than one item was the first 2-week period when I sold the 7 for All Mankind dojos and the Doan blouse. But after that, it was only 1 sale in a 2-week period. And I did relist everything at one point. I think when I got to $30, I relisted everything. Another notable item is I listed these all at the end of April, and they were listed through October. It's mid-October right now. So they didn't have like a full winter to go through. But like the North Face zip-up sold, the blazer sold, the ALC sweater sold. So I don't know, like I feel like they had time to sell. And they're only listed at $15 now, so they're listed at a price now like they should be selling. I hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned because I'll have a new video out soon.